Let us both take kindly Miquella's guidance to heart. May we meet again on the battlefield.
Oops, had my mic upturned. Sorry about that, y'all. This is just for basic exploration. Okay, who are you? I missed you the first time through.
Fie, another, treading the heels of Miquella. And then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Erdtree is my
doesn't like tarnished, huh? Fair enough.
Long betrayed.
Fair enough.
Flame. I believe Miquella's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy.
I like the blade, and he's got a very interesting look.
And yet my oath I cannot overlook.
Yeah, that's right. See, we're not the worst.
Then, comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sites of the crosses I found.
Oh, that's handy.
Follow after Miquella. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me. I urge you, follow after Miquella. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Oh, I can give her this. I can give this person the scorpion stew. I also didn't catch this person's name. Okay, a use for the stew.
Do you think me in need of arms? But this dish, she's
you know
fair
it?
as a tower. And I remember fondly this kin-clad scent.
Kin-clad?
Memories I'd all but forgotten.
So he grew up in Belarus.
By my troth, is but a dismal copy. Indeed, I think it rather plain to see. Things once broken.
He's saying it's not the real thing. Maybe Belarus is not his homeland, and actually they've taken that dish from somewhere else. Or maybe it is his homeland, and the woman has just done a poor job. Okay, let's check out this map, huh? Thought this is where it would be. Cross map. Simple map. Drafted by a Horncent. Marked with the locations of golden crosses. The crosses indicate Miquella's footprints. So will it just update on my map itself? No? Not big enough, buddy. But I guess I'll get closer to my TV to see. Looks like Beller in the distance. Yeah, I've gotten those two from the starting point. The third one is across the bridge. Okay. Okay, well, across the bridge I'll go then. Let's talk to him one more time.
Take this for your troubles. I desire not to be in your debt.
And a furnace visage. Wonderful.
You, as long as you...
Do you have anything to say about him?
Let us both maybe meet again on the...
Maybe that's who she meant by the dour friend. That's probably what it was. I was thinking the dour friend lived over there, but I think the dour friend was him. Do I know his name? Horncent is simply his name. Okay. Before we continue on, a couple things. One, I want to see if I have enough fragments to get stronger. I do. Nice, I'm over 1,000 now, and man, defenses raised quickly. Real quick, I do want to go see the lady again, since I've now used one scorpion stew. Talked to her, she gave me another. Then I gave that scorpion stew to the Horncent, so I want to see if she'll give me a third. and perhaps if it'll be an improved one, because he did not seem pleased. He seemed to think that that scorpion stew is inauthentic. I'm just going to have to take his word for it, because I've never had any scorpion stew. And the description of the scorpion stew did mention that it was pretty old and rank, and like a shadow of what it formerly was. So I think that you know, it's pretty clear that the scorpion stew is not what it could have been.
From hires, welcome. Oh, ordered. Oh, dost thou hungry?
I do hunger.
Take with thee, I've an inkling.
Nice, never-ending fountain of it.
Surely thou art so deeply flavored at thy tongue.
She doesn't care if we throw it away either. Traditional meal of the horn scent. Once made with love by a certain elderly woman for the family table, having long gone cold, the soup gives off a rank, sour smell. So yeah, he could just be referencing.
And those who play.
He might just be referencing that it ain't what it used to be. Alright, so he says there's another one over here, I think, based on the map, because I think we got the one down here at the church. We got the one in here. And now we need to get the one over there. So I do have a build when I'm wearing all of my talismans that will boost my stamina. I think the last one I'm missing is Radigan's Source Seal. And I suspect actually Radigan's Source Seal is pretty viable in the DLC, even though things hit harder, because the percentage boost from the Erdtree blessings, I think, is pretty decently off. Like, it pretty decently offsets the downside of wearing the Source Seal. In fact, let's test that real quick. Let's put on a Source Seal. Where are you, Source Seal? Yeah, so like we're already out of the 20s, close to the 30s for physical damage to get like another couple of level ups, and it's not going to be a burden at all to wear that Source Seal. And with the Source Seal, we can, I mean, shoot, we can even put on Lionel's helm, we can put on Radahn's helm, we can start wearing some heavy stuff, you know. I quite like this one with the Source Seal. And when we do put on the heavy stuff, we're fully out of the 20s. So we do have options for better armor and fashion when using the Source Seal, and I suspect the Source Seal is not as bad as one might think. Alright, let's go ahead and cross this bridge. If I know Miyazaki, and I don't personally, if I know his tendencies, something's going to happen on this bridge. So, for that reason, I'm going to explore under the bridge a little bit first. Does the Bone Dragon respawn? No, that's a pile of rocks. Thank goodness. Should not be holding the hammer for dog fighting. No, no. I've also noticed that guard countering with just the backhand blade is not the worst thing in the world, because it does like a little leaping spin, so it actually closes distance pretty well. Found this one already. Yeah, that's the abandoned ailing village. Seems as though there could be a pathway up here with some fancy jumping or perhaps an uncovered spirit spring, but I might be wrong. Let's deal with these guys first. Oh, did he just enchant those guys? That's a new move. You must be a new enemy. Okay. Hard to differentiate the new enemy variants of that particular enemy because of how dark they appear. Ooh, I missed this last night. Ailment Talisman. Okay, don't want to get swarmed by flies while I'm reading. It's my favorite thing. Let's check out the Ailment Talisman. Raises resistance to the last ailment suffered. Weird. Talisman depicting a soul taken by sickness. Also looks very similar to the larval tear. When certain ailments are triggered, this talisman grants resistance to the same ailment. When the weak were infected by the dreaded fly sickness, they perished well before the metamorphosis could take hold. Oddly, those who cared for the infected and made certain they were given a proper burial were never afflicted themselves. Respect to the death protected them. Well, doesn't seem to be a spirit spring around here, but we did get an important item, lore-wise. Don't think I'll be using that a whole lot. I mean, maybe if I encounter a swampy area that's particularly tough, it might be useful. But otherwise, hole in the roof, hole in the roof. There's also a door in there, though, so I think I've already been in there. I think that leads to the path. That's the lake with the bone dragon. Oh lord, I already have 278,000 runes. I should probably spin those. In fact, may as well. Plus there's this downward area that I wanted to explore. Alright, let's continue bolstering our mind until it's up to 20, and then we'll focus on vigor. Let us bolster our mind, and you might find you can use some more skills. Okay, an errant little shack on the edge of town with a lot of stuff. A visage, greater potentate cookbook. Let's check it out. Two hefty furnace pots. Now we have lightning, fly, furnace, freezing. Wonder if I can craft them. I think I have 2 hefty pots now. Let's do a hefty fly pot. And a hefty freezing pot right on. Fly and the freezing. And all these gravestones look like graces too. Just want to see if there is a environmental possibility here, or perhaps a spirit spring to dampen our fall. Does not appear to be. There must be some other route down. The only thing I don't like about this outfit is the fingerprint greaves, but they are so light and so effective at giving me poise that I really cannot ignore them. They're just too good. And the silver's mostly covered up. Maybe I'll increase my endurance so that we can work back towards the Tragoth boots, because the Tragoth boot shade of like matte gray works so well with the bottom of this skirt. Alright, let's see what happens on the Great Bridge. Looks like I can summon. I don't love that. Oh, they explode. Let's deal with this first, and then we'll explore. Alright, done with that. And, hey, you know what? Let's summon. I love that he uses the pot. Very difficult to deal with hammer plus dual sword people. Alright, oh yeah. Since we're done with the ballista, let's see what we get. Some Lost Ashes of 1, that's pretty good. Ballista Bolt, I remember you. I know you. Return before our mimic tear disappears. I want you with me for the village, friend. Let's go left first, our sinistral direction. Let's go ahead and buff for this guy. Oh, dang it. Good job, Mimic Me. You did better than I did. I got a little greedy there. I know, Iroh. I got greedy. I got greedy. I shouldn't have. Hopefully that guy will not respawn. But maybe he will. Back up the bridge we go. Oh, I also want to see what sort of percentage different the Omen Mask makes. Actually, not a whole lot. Makes it worse. I guess I'm getting more faith damage. Nice. Because the helmet that I'm wearing, the Erdtree helmet, does actually come with a small 1-point boost to faith. Let's try with the hammer this time. I imagine the ballista will respawn. Yep, there it goes. For a second I was like, what's that attack? Didn't realize it's the mist from my own damn image here. You got some good reflexes. Mesmer Soldier Shield and another Smithing Stone. This is giving me Sekiro vibes. That first general. Alright, come on, mimic me. We'll buff you here again. Yep. 2 great hammers is better than 1. A little bit of overkill, mimic me, but I admire your gusto. Or rather, I admire my gusto. Fire Knight's Cookbook. I like the sound of that. This looks like a Fire Knight, perhaps? I like that too. A little bit of transparency. Ah, shit. Perfumers, that's not good. I may start wearing. How much does my discovery go down when I take this off? Oh, a whole lot. I do like the Blessed Blue Dew. Who do that Blue Dew? See how quickly FP regenerates. Firespark perfume bottle. Well, let's check it out. Dex weapon. Pure fire. Perfume bottle remade into a weapon by perfumers of the realm of shadow. Attacks release perfume powder producing sparks of fire. The crusade was a violent purge, and the perfumers were not called here to heal. They are to heal. And it kicks. Let's try it. Dual wielding. Oh, that's pretty cool. You hold them between your knuckles. Alright, so let's try, instead of a bow, should have seen that coming. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh no, I just didn't equip the right thing. Not ideal for dual wielding. I think, I don't know, it's an interesting weapon. I would imagine that you'd want to like have one in one hand and like another weapon in the other, but I don't know. What was here? My bow was here. And actually, the talisman recovers pretty decent, at a pretty decent speed for idle exploration. But I'm not actively fighting enemies. I don't mind losing out on item discovery or souls. For a little bit of FP regain. Alright, pretty big military encampment. I presume it fortifies this castle. And this is the fragment that our dour little friend marked on our map. I think the only one that was on his map. We did not yet have. Ember of Mesmer, that's a new one. Am I in combat? That's good to know. Should probably equip Bestial Vitality too when I get a chance. I don't really need the whole Erdtree boon. Oh, that's cool. That's not what I meant to do. Let's pop that golden scarab back on. Will it hurt me? No, it won't. Cool photo op, y'all. Okay, I want to say this is an actual doorway. But it's not. Strange. No doorway into that tent. Rare level design, or environmental design goof there. No door into that one either. Okay, this looks like it leads away from the castle. But that's alright. Let's check the outskirts here. Just looking for gravestones to fall down upon. Very interested in the verticality of this world. Alright, let's see what we can see from here. Got a man standing guard. Looks like perhaps a back entrance to the castle, or maybe this is the front gate. And I'm getting a little bit turned around in my environmental exploration. No, it seems like the castle proper is that way, but there might be a back entrance here. Let's try it. Two more. Let's see if we can get them to come play. Yeah, they'll both come. No more mimicked here, but I can summon them again? Weird. Yeah, I mean, I will. This time I'll summon him as Dual Blade Man, and I'll be the hammer guy. Alright, Dual Blade me. Have at it. You do blend in, fellas. Okay, yep. I am noticing all the explosive barrels propped around now. Yes, show me the path. Looks like there's one over there, eh? Oh no, you're simply pathing to that ledge. Okay, interesting. Careful not to hit these with my fire blade. That would be bad. I suppose that guy perched up on that ledge was meant to goink us with that shit. If I can ride Torrent here, I bet you I can get up there. Okay, really? Well, I'm really glad that I broke all the pots, because they really can hit you anywhere in this area. Alright, thank you, Torrent. Oh, Lord. I've been tricked. And but once... So this seems like it was mostly a trap because I can't really access it with Torrent. I can get up onto that ledge, but being on that ledge doesn't really do me any good. I wonder if I have sufficient distance. Nope. That'll work though. And I'm pretty sure that guy just blew himself up, so that's good. Nope, did not. Well, it's been a resource drain, but we were able to clear out that group successfully. Is there a ladder hidden in the dark somewhere over here? It's not seen that way. So I think that this is just a traverse through the area kind of thing, but let's make sure that there aren't any aqueducts or like sewer entrances that we're missing. Doesn't look like it. Let's continue the pathway along the back. Could just be a way of circumventing the castle and accessing a new area. If that is the case and I find a grace, we'll head back to the beginning of the castle area. Looks like that might be the case. I think we're getting kind of deep into the crevice region, if you know what I mean. Oh, is that a catacomb statue? It looks like a catacomb statue. Interesting. Oh, it's several catacomb statues. I hear footsteps, yes, but... Well, if it isn't my old pal, Vulgar Militia. Shadow Militiaman armor. Not called Vulgar Militia anymore. So, if this is the case, I'm just going to keep following every statue until I find a new one. Is this a bear? Well, that bear is not very scary. This misty, like, landscape effect is not my friend. Okay, wait, there's another one. Oh, my distance was a little off on that. That would have been really sweet if it had hit its mark. Most guys are not as aggressive as the Vulgar Militia usually are, I would say. So this must be our catacomb. Well, let's go ahead and explore it. The last cave we found, the jail, was much bigger than the side dungeons usually are. Fog Rift. Aptly named. Familiar music. Dang it. First things first. Nothing. So let's return it. And I may have enough souls? No, I don't. Oh, okay, the music is updating. That's cool. There's like a little organ hit there or something. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to drop these crucible incantations, pick up some cheaper, more useful, maybe strength based. We're gonna go with Beast Claw and Bestial Vitality. And perhaps also Watchful Spirit. You know, this is a secret wall though. New imp helmet. Please give me that new imp helmet, baby. Grave Glovewort 1. Alright. Fair enough. Yep, that's a blood-soaked floor, and that is a spike-filled ceiling. That's one way to do it. Not coming to life, which is handy. And the bloodstained marks were safe to stand, so this should be safe. Give me a little bit of peek at the upstairs. Let me know there is an upstairs. Now usually, I wonder if I can jump onto... Ooh, came a little bit further than I expected there. But this is why we equip Bestial Vitality. And I do want the blue talisman. Didn't even really get a good look at that, but don't want him fighting me with magics. The range is a little too short for me to catch it with the first one there. Cool little weapon though it had. Thought for sure that one was one. This one's gotta be though, right? No. Oof. Okay, my shield does a pretty good job, but... Come on out here, buddy. Thank God they stagger. And thank God they're curious, too. In fact, now that I'm wearing this Blessed Dew talisman, let's go ahead and take advantage of that, huh? Yes, you can ride it up. That's what I was wondering. That's what I went back to check when I got clobbered by it. Same old catacomb tricks. Ceilings, walls, right around the corner. Okay, so if I stay close enough... Ancient Dragon Knights Cookbook, nice. Also, that reminds me I have to read the Fire Knights Cookbook, too. Alright, now let's ride this thing. Classic goof. Well, that was tense. That looks like kind of like a horn set to me. Very familiar to our Irish friend at the cross, at the three-path cross. Okay, this is the overhang that I killed the other horn scent at. 2 knights, I believe. Oh, 3. Wonderful. Couple of Mesmer soldiers. Ooh, Mesmer soldier axe. I'll check that out in a second. But first... Oh, wait, that's one of them guys. Okay. Black Knight helm, Black Knight gauntlets. Yes, please. Music to my ears. Oh, you tricky dicky. Starts by giving us a 1. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Let's read some stuff, huh? Black Knight helm looks pretty cool. Helm worn by the Black Knight, servants of Mesmer the Impaler. Black iron ornamented with gold. A rotten odor stubbornly clings to it. Perhaps it arises from the tainted nature of the blood that spattered upon it. Or perhaps it's the wearer's own blackened soul festering after endless slaughter. Nature of the blood that splattered upon it. Pretty cool hat, and I am wearing the weapon that the Black Knights use, so it goes with it a little bit. Let's check out the axe. What kind of axe is it? There it is. Standard axe, war cry. Favorite of those who lost themselves utterly in their lord's war, capable of performing powerful charge attacks. Weapon used by those who serve. Okay. Yeah, sure. Just your classic axe. Probably not going to fool around with that too much. Quite enjoying my Sacred Blacksmith's Great Hammer. And the backhand blades. Alright, so let's get this Fulgur Bloom real quick. And then I expect Catacombs to have bosses, but don't really know where to go next. Down here is the spike ceiling room. Oh, okay. That's actually a shortcut, I think. Because I need to figure out how to get there. I wonder if I can... Almost. Well, I knew I was risking that. maybe not a shortcut. Maybe with perfect timing, but I'm too much of a scaredy cat to try it. Alright, let's try to figure this out. Let's try to go back upstairs if we can. Is this the same room or not? Oh, there it is. There's the stairs. I think. Unless, have I already been in here? Oh, already getting turned around. I think maybe I have already been in here. Yep, I have. Yep, that's in fact a corpse. The thing that I killed. Okay, so this is how I entered onto this platform. But, I mean, spatially, I think that this is a different platform. I wonder if, in fact, this room below is a different room. Is there a door below? There's a door across, but I'm not sure I can make it. Okay. Paid off. And ladder and Fulgur Blow. Not eager to go into the spiky room anytime soon. So let's climb up here. Ha ha ha. Oh, come on. One of these has got to be a secret door. Don't tell me I came up here just for a bunch of yellow Fulgur Blow. I want to say that that leads me back to the platform boarding area. Oh, please don't kill me with the fall. Okay. Well, I really don't want to waste a flask on my own stupidity. So we'll just go to Vitality. So I think that there is another door through here. There is. Simply have to make it across. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's long enough. Okay, new elevator. Into it. Stake America, not so into that. Gotta check. You know how elevators go in these games. That's what I thought. Oh, but not a death fall. Yep, I figured slashing would not be the way to go against those guys. Note to self, guard counter special ability on this weapon doesn't work great with stairs. I want your weird sun head or flower head. Please give it to me. I see a fellow through that doorway. Should have known. Boom, baby. Something gave me the idea that that guy would be more susceptible to fire. Just a dude in a room, tempting one to death. That's uncool. Gotta say, was never a huge fan. Oh, that's magic. Was never a huge fan of the Blessed Dew Talisman, but the Blessed Blue Dew Talisman, kind of love it. Oh, what the fuck? That's no good. That's really cool, though. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that's a terrifying room. I don't even know how to begin thinking about that. There's one thing I want to check here. I want to double check that there isn't actually a ladder in this room that I've missed. Nope. Well, this place just keeps getting more and more terrifying. I am surprised I am still alive on 2 flasks. Hoping that this won't plop me out in the back. ladder. Good. We'll come back to that. Not an enemy, but a plant. That, however, is an enemy that's going to try to pinball me in this flipping corner. I think that earned a flask. The electro charge. Don't mind if I do. Safe to read now, I wonder? Alright, incantation. My first new incantation. Calls down lightning to charge body with electricity. One of the incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult calls down lightning to charge caster's body. While charged, electric shocks will strike the area several times, charging increasing its potency. The origin of incantations that bolster the body with lightning. And now a lost art in the lands between. Why, thank you. Alright, up the ladder. What a cool spell, though. Like, it's like a pinball spell. It ricochets and turns the environment into such a hazard. We'll say I'm noticing a trend in these places of ending up at bosses, assuming I will get to one eventually, with pretty much no flasks. And that's terrifying and also exhilarating. Okay, so it did just kick me back to the entrance to that area. So I am going to have to run for it again. But this time, I'm going to go for that one. Maybe that one. Let's wait for the spell to wear off. Yep, they cover the whole place. Looks like another one over there. What have you? Shadow Realm Rune 3. That one's good for 12,000. Stairs. That was a little too close for comfort. Sorry, y'all, I do need to regain a little bit. So while we do that... Oh, cool! Okay, this is not something I want to be experimenting with when I have this low health. Wow, did it. Cool. What do I get? Ash of War Blink Bolt? What'd that do? What'd that do? Ash of War grants an armament the lightning affinity and the following skill: Blink Bolt. Skill used by the Golden Knights who serve Goblin. From a low stance, the body is transformed into a bolt of lightning and charges straight ahead at fulgurous speeds. Wow. Gonna have to check that out. Yep. One secret is never enough in Shadow of the Erdtree. That's what I'm learning. This is awesome. Oh, wow. Look at this. You know, I named this episode Secret Room because of the secret room in Belarus, but I think finding these catacombs is very apt. Stone Sheathed Sword. Let's check it out. Okay, it's a straight sword. A sword that none can pull from its scabbard of cracked stone. Relic of lost civilization from a time long past, said to have served a ritual purpose at altars of light and darkness. Skill square office. Skill starts at the sword held level. Okay, I don't think that's a new description. CG, Strength Faith weapon. Cool. It seems like a pretty normal-ish weapon. I wonder why it is so well hidden. I wonder if it will be used in a quest. Let's see where this leads. Though I am also curious, I think that there's another area of the room below that we need to check out. Well, there goes my last vial. Not ideal. But boy, am I getting ambushed all over the place. Oh, let's put some raw meat dumplings here. I don't love that there's no ladder here. don't really want to drop down. Especially because there, I believe, is safe passage back this way. Just take a quick look around. Just look like there are any other. Oh, shit. That was a close one. Tried to get too fancy there. Alright, so this is the doorway we haven't explored. Yep. This is just a run straight across type situation. Another flippin' elevator? Are you kidding me? This is the catacomb to end all catacombs. Holy God. Secret room. More like secret tomb. Just doing that anyway because I wanted to see if there's anything under there. At this point, nothing would surprise me. Oh, boss fight. Oh, well, thank God there's a Stake of America. You know what? I'm feeling lucky, punk. I am feeling lucky, punk. Alright, 78 points. Let's do it. Also gonna wear... should I wear Pearl Drake? Or Dragon Crest or Pearl Drake? I think I should wear Pearl Drake. Okay. Well, that was dumb. Pretty dumb. Well, at least now I will have flasks. I mean, when I did that in the Belarus jail, I did first try it, but not with this guy. Right. I Nice. Luckily, you can still wear the lion's helmet. I think I do want Dragon Crest. And, yeah, let's try Sword and Board, eh? Damn. All right. This one's gonna be tough. One thing I noticed, by the way, about the guard counter talisman, not talisman, sorry, hardened tier, is that the spontaneous guard is essentially a Sekiro deflect system, I believe. And actually, I want to be wearing perhaps just a better helmet. Bum 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 bum. Let's wear our strength helmet and wear old goat greaves, black knight gauntlets. Oh, do I not have my runes out here anymore? Oh, I guess I died so close to the door last time. That's funny. Oh no. It's the last thing I wanted to happen on a Sunday. probably get those. Boom, baby. Death Knight Twin Axes. Crimson Amber Medallion plus 3. Very nice. Okay. This is Radigan's Source Seal, and honestly, kind of loving it. Whew! Okay, what all did I get from that? I got twin axes. Golden War Axes of the Death Knights, a pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands, crackles with lightning, the power of the capital's ancient dragon called the Knight. Once the personal guard of Godwin, was also protector of the Prince of Death's cadaver surrogate. Unique skill, Blink Bolt's Twin Axe. Well, oh hell yeah, let's try this. I think I still prefer the backhand blades, but when we get some more FP, we should try that. Whew. Well, we got out with all of our souls. And we got some sweet new items. A bunch of secret areas. I mean, there may even still be secret areas in this place that I missed, judging by how chock full of them they were. Like I said, I titled this episode Secret Room, but I wasn't expecting a catacomb like this. I was expecting mainly just to show you guys the secret room in Bellerite and then go explore. Was headed towards the castle. Obviously, we got sidetracked into this catacomb, which ended up being much bigger. And also we have Blink Bolt to try out. I am curious to try out Blink Bolt on an Ash of War. And, or on a weapon, and it might be best to do that first with that axe. Alright, let's go ahead and get re-equipped for exploration. And yeah, we'll put back on our regular exploration clothes. But like I said, we do have boss fight weapons, guys, and clothing. Okay, let's go to the Grace. Don't want to waste 300,000 souls. Nearly 400,000, honestly. And I do also want to try out the Blink. Alright, so 20 for our FP, for our mind. Okay. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty fucking sweet. Holy God. Oh. Oh, wow. And they have faith scaling? Ah! Okay. Okay, I see you. Huh. And they're a lot lighter. So I can wear heavier weapon if I want to, or heavier helmet if I want to. Yeah, we can go all the way up to Lionel. Jeez, I might have to try these out. God, that's cool. I wonder what they will be like on the backhand blades too. If they'll allow a faith scaling. For now, though, let's go back to where we were. What was I wearing? I was wearing the Erdtree helm. Okay. So I do like this style and this. I mean, it's shit served me well enough throughout this dungeon, didn't it? How much does it take me to level up? 200k? Don't have quite that yet, but I do want to try out those axes, man. Thing is, the axes require a lot of FP, whereas the fire sword really you just got to use it once, then you imbue it with fire. I would love if the axe wreathed in lightning, but it does not. Huh. Alright, you guys, I'm going to do some, I'm going to head back to the round table hold and do some damage and experimentation, maybe some upgrading of those axes, because those axes look really cool. And then, is there really not, is there not a Grace closer? That's okay. That's where we'll end it. I'm going to eat some food and probably be back in an hour or so. Maybe sooner, maybe 30 minutes, I'm not sure. But I'll definitely be posting the videos, so. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be streaming all day, but I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and I kind of want to. I'm also curious, let's just see this together real quick. If we blink bolt, nice. Just goes on. We can make it holy. Lightning is significantly less damage. So yeah, that's the thing, is this is a weapon that does not have an 8 lightning, so I'm curious about how the face scaling with an 8 lightning will suit these axes. So let's just go ahead and upgrade a little bit. I'm not going to plus 10 them, but oh, and how heavy are they? They are a little bit heavier, so we've got to find probably different pants to wear. not the greatest in terms of weight.
Oh, snap.
Nice big somber. I'm getting runes so quickly in the DLC that I don't really mind spending all of this to see where it ends up. Nice, this ends up being a strength faith weapon. Okay. 606 compared with 638, so not quite as strong, but 638 is the plus 10 version.
Oh, spin that.
And this increases by 32 to 42 is 10 plus an extra 5, so that's 15. 63 to 73 to 83 is 20, so it's 35, 34. And then 44, 51, an extra 51 points. So we're looking at 662, which is more. But the thing about these weapons is, one, they're heavier, so I can't do, so I have a lot, I have under 50 poise. And that's not great for a guard counter build, you know. But it's possible that these could be just much better at gap closing. And that spin move also seems pretty incredible too. So like if we drop the bow, just rely on this to gap close. Let's see, we can put the fingerprint grease back on. And you know what? What the heck? Let's go ahead and try it out. And then I will go make some breakfast. Come on now, I want to try out this axe. Alright, let's see what they are in the 698. Are the little people only around in the nighttime? Not as fast, which is the problem, and they take a lot of stamina and they use a lot of FP. That's a really cool move. And they don't get imbued, but they do have base electricity damage. Let's check out the guard counter move. R2. Yeah, R2 is not great range and it's pretty slow. But they do pack a wallop. Pretty cool. However, in terms of what my build is doing, I rather like that I can carry a bow for exploration. Still be at a medium load, and that these blades are faster, require a lot less stamina, and even though this uses, like, see, that doesn't use a lot of FP and it gains the fire buff, so I still like this build better. But those axes are cool. Alright, I think I'm actually able to level up one more time. So, you know, instead of going out into the world and risking it, I am very hungry and I do need to eat. I'm going to go level up here. Call it a day. Well, not a day, but call it a session, call it a video, and then be back in 30 minutes to an hour. Hour tops, probably 30 minutes at the quickest. And as much as I want to put a couple points into endurance, because I'm a sucker for carrying more things and wearing cooler armor. I'm a poise boy. I think I need to start moving vigor towards at least 45. Should get me there. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be back in 30 minutes to an hour.